We're in traffic.
It's my first morning hunt here in Texas. Here at Crazy G3 Outfitters. And man, we've had a blast so far. We've had Rob shot a black buck with his bow the first evening and shot him low, and we never did find him. But we've had everybody else besides me and Gaffney have killed. Two killed this morning. Matt and Joey killed black buck, so that was cool. But I've had a blast here. I've been hunting with Gaffney. She's been trying to kill odd ads. I've been going with her and filming her, but we just hadn't been able to connect. So last night we decided to split up, and I went to a food plot in a field that we saw a really nice deer in, and I've got my eyes on. And I never did see him last night, but I did see some odd ad in there. This morning I came to a different spot in a ground blind because it was raining, and I've seen a ton of deer, but just not what I'm looking for. There's a bunch of deer here, but I'm looking for an older mature deer that's between the 150 and 180 range is what kind of my range that I'm looking for. And I've seen several in that range, but they just were not mature deer, weren't shooters. I saw a lot of shooters, but they're way above my range. So I'm going to be as patient as I can. If I see a black buck or an odd ad or something else, I may shoot it if I get a good shot on it, but I'm mostly just trying to kill something with my bow, preferably a nice whitetail. But we'll see how it goes. There's a ton of deer here. It's just a matter of getting the right one in bow range. But our first group leaves here in a couple hours, and our second group comes in, so we got a new group coming in that's going to be here for 4 days. So I'm excited about it. We've had a blast here. We'll see how the day goes. Maybe we can get some more down today. Well, it's my second afternoon on here in Texas, and this morning I came to this ground blind and saw a lot of deer. I had one of the shooter bucks in here. There's 3 in here, and the one I was looking for did not show up. There was one of them that was really nice, but it just wasn't quite what I'm looking for. And so I'm back this afternoon. There's 3 here. Last night, 2 of the 3 were out here. And this morning, only one showed up. had some good sets so far. Saw a lot of deer that I really liked, but so far I haven't been able to get a shooter that I've liked in bow range. So we'll see how this evening goes. I'm at a different spot, and this morning I was almost able to get a black buck, but wasn't quite able to get it done. So maybe this evening that'll all change. Maybe we can get a deer on the ground. But everybody else has moved spots. Mason killed a nice buck this morning, and Bobby killed one last night. So there's still 5 or 6 of us waiting to kill. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes. We have till Friday, and it's Tuesday afternoon, so we still got quite a few sets ahead of us. So maybe we can get a deer on the ground with my bow. That's kind of my goal, is to get one on the ground with my bow, and then possibly go after some turkeys. But the main thing is to get a good buck on the ground. So hopefully it'll all work out. Maybe we can get it done. I just got here about 5 minutes ago, and I've already got some deer out here in front of me. So it should be a good evening. It was definitely low, but I think it was still good. It looked like it tucked in or just right behind the front leg. Pretty low. It's definitely lower than I like, but I think it's still going to be good. Hopefully, should at least draw some blood, if nothing else, where we can maybe get up to him and get another shot on him. We still got plenty of daylight left, so. Oh man, I saw that deer last night and I didn't shoot him. But everybody talked me into it last night, and he came back in this morning, and I told Cody if he gets within 20 yards, I'm going to shoot him, and he did. But then there was another buck behind him, and I didn't want to shoot and possibly hit the other deer, so I waited, and he got back out to 25 when I shot. But, wow, man, that's crazy. Whew. I hope he's laying back there somewhere, because it's a big deer, huge deer. So we're going to give it a minute and go look for some blood. Well, that didn't quite go as planned, but I was sitting here after I shot. We were giving it some time, and he came back out. I definitely hit him low, and he came back out into the field. You could tell he was hurting a little So that didn't quite go as planned, and he probably would have been okay with the shot I did. I don't know what happened, but I got super low in the leg pretty much. And so anyway, he's down in the field. Got a couple other bucks out there trying to push him around, but it's pretty cool. Finally have a deer down. Oh man, it sucks I didn't kill him the way I wanted to. He might have died, I don't know. It looked like he was bleeding some, but I almost got another shot on him when he came through here. But I didn't quite get a shot. He came right through here a little bit far, and then he came up closer and was eating. Or he came up here closer, but I just couldn't get, there was a pile of brush right here where they brushed the blind, and I couldn't get another shot on him, so Cody had to end up shooting him, but it worked out good. He's dead out here in the field, so we're gonna go look at him. I shot him low down here in the shoulder, a lot lower than I was expecting or hoping. I was at 25 yards, and I put my 20-yard pin about dead center, a little bit higher. It just wasn't enough, and he ended up coming back out in the field, and Cody had to shoot him again, and he dropped out here in the field. He shot him twice. Actually, first time was in the guts, and then the second time he hit him in the shoulder, and he fell over, but it didn't go quite the way I expected it. Pretty cool though. He's dead, and got my biggest deer by far on the ground here in Texas. It's quite a hunt, and I'm excited to get out and get after some more animals. I don't know what I'm going to shoot next, but I'm going to shoot something, so we'll see how the rest of the trip goes.